Hello and welcome back to this Machine Learning and AI for Beginners video series. In this video, we're going to be talking about ChatGPT plugins. We'll start off by going over what ChatGPT plugins are, what the core components of a ChatGPT plugin are, and then we'll wrap that up with how you can build and test ChatGPT plugins with .NET. So, what are ChatGPT plugins? ChatGPT plugins are tools for large language models like ChatGPT, and they help ChatGPT access up-to-date information, run computations, and use third-party services. And so in general, the interaction model is when you submit a query to ChatGPT or a question, instead of ChatGPT trying to answer that, it goes off and calls some sort of web service to be able to process the request, generate a response, and then it returns that response in sort of a human-friendly or readable manner to you. So the core components of ChatGPT plugins are, first, a web service, right? So chances are you probably already have this, some sort of web API or a server's function, right? That will be enough to get started with ChatGPT plugins. But in addition to that, you're going to need an open API specification that details how this web service is intended to be used. And then last but not least, you have a manifest. Now this manifest provides information to ChatGPT about what your plugin is, what it does, but more importantly, it points it to the open API specification so that it knows what it can perform using this particular plugin. As a reminder, any samples that you see in this video can be found at aka.ms/.net-ai-beginner. Let's take a look at some code. Now we're inside of Visual Studio here, and as you can see, I have an ASP.NET Core minimal web API that has a single endpoint map get products. And essentially what this does is, whenever a user makes a request to this endpoint, it takes in a query from the user, and then it tries to do a search from some sort of database to try to find relevant products that match this particular query. Now, the data itself, it's just, again, a list of products that's located in this JSON file, so nothing particularly exciting going on here. All right. So let's take a look at what else is going on. So we first load our data, again, from that products.json file. For our open API specification, you can see that we configure this middleware here, and again, this is what's going to generate the open API specification for us for this particular service. We configure additional middleware here to enable ChatGPT to make requests to those web service. And then we also configure this use static files middleware. Now, the reason we do that is because we want to be able to expose the AI plugins.json file. So this is the manifest file, which you can find over in the www.root.wellknown AI plugin.json file. And as you can see, again, this particular plugin, what it does is it enables users to search through Contoso. This is a fictional outdoor sporting and recreational company. It allows ChatGPT to search through its catalog of products, right? And again, more importantly, in this API section here, you can see that we're providing the location of where that Swagger or Open API specification lives, okay? Now, if we switch back to the browser here real quick and we go to our Swagger UI, again, you can see that this was generated using that same Open API specification. And we can see that there's just a single endpoint here called products. If we want to try it out, again, there's the input for the query. So let's say that we are looking for hiking boots. When I run execute, you can see that the Contoso hiking boots product is returned in this particular response, right? So now that we know that our API or our web service is working here, how do we actually test it and use it with ChatGPT? So let's switch over to ChatGPT here. And the way that we do that is we go to this plugin section here. And as you can see at this point, there's no plugins that have been enabled. So let's go ahead and go to the plugin store here. Now, what you're going to end up seeing here is a list of sort of pre-built or plugins that are in the store. But in this case, what we want to do is we want to register and add our own ChatGPT plugin for our Contoso outdoor recreational sales company, right? So you're going to click on develop your own plugin, type in the location where your web service is listening on, and you can see that immediately it says that the manifest file was found. Again, that's that ai-plugin.json file. And this looks right to me. And then also the Open API spec, right? There it is, right? So there's our products endpoint right? Okay, so with that, we're going to say install localhost plugin. And as you can see now, this is registered and ready for use. Okay, so now in ChatGPT, if I say, hi, I'm looking for hiking boots, you're going to see that in a few seconds here. It's going to use that Contoso product search plugin, and it goes ahead and returns the Contoso hiking boots product, because that's the product that I found based on my query. You're going to see here that you can also inspect what the requests look like. There's our query, hiking boots, and again, that response from our API, which was nicely formatted by ChatGPT to look like this. Now, you may be asking, how can I debug this? Well, you would debug it in the same way that you debug any sort of API. So let's take a look at this products endpoint here, and let's just set a breakpoint here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and submit that request again. Hi, I'm looking for hiking boots. Okay, and you can see again, it's making a call out to that Contoso web service. And you can see that the breakpoint was actually hit. And if we inspect the query, there's hiking boots. If you take a look at the products here, right, there's the 63 products, of which will eventually just return the most relevant one. All right, so in this video, you learned what ChatGPT plugins are, what are the main core components of a ChatGPT plugin, and how you can get started building and testing ChatGPT plugins with .NET. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.